Hey guys, it's Sarah, and this is my last video where I am picking embellishments for my page kits that I'm going to be using for this first round of 2019. This is something I definitely plan to continue throughout the year, so I'm going to have different rounds. So this is round one, and then I will start making the page kits, and then we'll start doing round two. And I'll do the same thing where I'm making page kits on camera and stuff. So I think that I want this to be a continuous thing, and we'll see how many rounds we can get through. But this one is one that I picked, and this is going to be some pictures from Boston. And I believe it's going to be like a wood grain sign that we saw downtown, and it had, the word Boston really large, and we took a picture of it. So I'm kind of going with kind of earth tones here. So I have yellows and golds and some browns and stuff going on in this one. I don't have any of those pictures printed yet, so I can't put the pictures in the kit, but once we get home from Christmas, I'm going to be printing a whole lot of pictures from Savannah and from Boston so I can start my album, and this one will go in there. So I'm very excited to get started on that album. And I have a few page kits here that are, ready to go for that. So I have these gold glitter geotags in my Freckled Fawn stuff, and I pulled one of those because I really like that. And a couple yellow things here, and I'm just, trying to see what I can find. I did find these stars that are kind of a brassy color, I guess you could say. They're pretty heavy too, actually. So I'll see if I can use those up on here. The color tones go nicely with the background. Then I have some Kelly Perky labels there. I could use 3 of those up, and they're a nice gold color. I'm going through my enamel dots to see what's going to work. And then I have these that are kind of almost a beigey color. That's going to go nicely. Then I find this fabulous here from Basic Gray, which is fantastic. And just a few things here. I find a couple kind of yellow orangish colors. And those will be, great for layering and stuff. So I really like that little postcard that has the yellow heart in the middle. I think that would be a good place to do some journaling. And that's going to be it for that one. And then on to the next one here. So this one is about the palm fronds. So this is a running joke I have with my best friend about palm fronds and how, we're not living in the same state anymore, but we always joke that, when something cool is happening with our families, we just want to be in the corner with a palm frond in front of our face so no one can see us. Somewhere's totally inconspicuous, even though it's obvious we're there. So I'm going to have to find a good picture of me and her together and kind of tell that story. So I did pick out some things here. I grabbed my crepe paper for sure because that palm frond is from Oasis, and it is a crepe paper line. So I grabbed that to see what I could, kind of coordinate the colors. And I picked a few things out there. I really like the bird, like the peacock. I don't know why. And it says hello on it. Like it's kind of looking like hello. So I thought that was funny. And then a couple leaves and stuff. And so I just think the colors go really nicely with that. So I'm going through the stickers here. Nothing's really jumping out at me. That washi tape is getting really hard for me to use. I do use up a few more strips, and then the rest of it I'm just going to toss because I end up not using it, and I don't really foresee myself doing so. Okay, so now I'm pulling out my Tim Holtz snarky word strips, and these just have really snarky sayings on them, and that is me and my best friend, like verbatim. As I'm looking at some of those phrases and stuff, they make me laugh, and it's totally stuff that my best friend and I would say, and so I'm going to take advantage and use some of those here on this layout. They are hilarious, though. That's one of my favorite packages from scrapbooking stuff ever. They are just so funny and very snarky, that's me and Lindsay. So, all right, I grabbed a couple of wooden buttons that have some pink on them and that ampersand. I pulled out these frames thinking maybe I could use these for journaling or something, but I don't know. I'm just not big on frames at all, you guys. I don't know what it is. They're just not for me. I'm going to grab a cork speech bubble. And I'm just looking to see what else I can pull here. I'm going to grab some enamel dots, and there's a certain package I had in mind, this one right here. It has the really nice green tone, and that's the last part of that package, so I can use that one up. And then that little piece says hanging with my fam, which is pretty funny because we always, like, anytime we talk about the palm frond thing, it's because of family stuff happening. So, yep, I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and have that one be done. And then if you can see, I pulled out a little fox head from one of the die cut packs because I saw it as I was going through some stuff. And I'm going to put that back into a video or a page kit from my last video with Layla and Emily wearing the fox dresses. So I'm going to put that in there too. Maybe I could use that up there. Okay, this one, I do not have any plans for this one either. So I'm just kind of going with the colors, which are aqua and pink. Go figure. So I pulled some enamel dots from a freckled fawn that just has a really gorgeous, they're almost like pearls. They're so pretty. And then that pink and blue butterfly there. There's a couple of blue labels here, so I'll go ahead and use these up. It's kind of the bottom part of that sticker sheet. I used that package. That was the last little circle puffy sticker on that package there. Now let's talk about puffy stickers because I'm noticing the longer I have some of mine, they're starting to collapse in the middle of them. Do you guys have that issue too? Because when I first, got these packages, they were all puffy and completely, puffed up in the middle, but over time they're sinking in the middle and you can really tell. So that's been very interesting. If they're not, if there really is truly air on the inside to make them puffy, then they're starting to kind of like lose the air in the center. So let me know if you guys have that issue too, because I definitely have noticed that going through some of my older supplies. All right, so I pulled out the My Story pieces on this chipboard along with this heart here. Still don't have any ideas for what I'm going to do with this, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll have some sort of story to tell at some point. All right, so I'm going through some of my die cut bins here just to see if there's anything that is jumping out at me that I could use. All right, so I'm going to go through some freckled fawn stuff here. Pull that little paper clip. And I go through my enamel dots and I'm like, duh, I already have some. Move on. Okay, so I like that. I'm just going to leave it at that for now since I don't have a plan. So I think that's enough for that one. And moving on to the next one here. So this one I do have a plan for. This is going to be Boston because the bottom map paper there is literally a map of Boston. So I'm going to definitely be doing some sort of layout using a Boston picture. And I'm going to be looking for blues and pinks. And this time I'm looking for more of a navy blue to go with those papers, like a dark blue. I'm not going to be looking for much aqua or anything. I'm not sure what picture I'm going to use yet. I have a few pictures that we took downtown, so I could definitely maybe use something like that, maybe of kind of the scenery of downtown. It's only going to be one picture though, definitely, because that map paper is really busy and I don't want to cover much of it up because I want you to be able to see that it is of Boston. So I'm going to keep everything kind of pretty concentrated in one area there. All right, so I'm going to use this little explore word here. So I thought that was cute. And then I'm going to go through my die cuts here. I think I pull a few things out. There is a little die cut of the same print of the background paper, but I didn't want a map on a map. That's kind of weird. And then I pull out those transparent flowers because they're transparent black and pink. But since the background is so busy, that will still allow me to do some layering without covering up too much, because you can kind of see through it, but you can still see it's going to be a floral, but it's not going to, cover a whole lot up. So I think those are going to work out nicely. So I'm just going through my die cut packs here. Let's see what I can find. Finding quite a few blue things for sure. A couple pink. Okay, this one is blue and pink, so I'm going to be able to use one of those rubber charms there. Look for some enamel dots. And I end up using some that are kind of a glittery enamel. And I really like the way that those are going to look. I'm going to use kind of those darker blue ones in the middle. Okay. And I think I'm going to let that be good for now. Now I'm going to do one more here, and this is going to be a kit for my daughter's birthday party. Hopefully, as of right now, she wants to go to a tea house where they do like tea parties and stuff for her birthday. So as long as Kaylin still wants to do that in March, which is when her birthday is, we will do that. So this will be kind of like a tentative thing almost. But there is a couple washi strips here that I'm going to use, and this one has teacups on it, so that's perfect. And then I'm going to pull the one that has cupcakes on it as well, because I think those will be great. And this is another one that will be a double page spread for sure. So I'm just going to pull a couple things that I think are going to be able to work for that. And after this one, I'm going to have a bonus kit for you, and I will do it live. So I will pull a full page kit for you live, starting with the paper and working all the way down. And I try to do it pretty quickly since it is a live one, but I'll explain why I'm going to add one more in here during that section, but that's going to be coming up here in just a second. All right, so I pulled that little bingo card that says beauty on it, and just trying to pick some stuff. What can I use? Since this is going to be a double page spread, I'm going to be able to use a little bit more items here too, because I'm going to have to make it stretch across two spreads, basically. I do find a wood button that has a cupcake on it, so I'll use that. And these doilies are going to be great. I'm going to pull 2 of these, one to use on each page. So those will be fun and very girly. And then I'm going to grab a couple of these resin pieces here that are in my flare badges. One is going to be a blue star and one's going to be a pink butterfly. And I'll just use one on each page. Then I'm going to grab these enamel dots. I'm going to use 2 rows because they're going to go on 2 different pages, go across 2 pages. And then I'm going to let that be it for this one. So I'm going to back this up, and then I will come back live in just a second, and we will put together one more bonus kit.
Okay guys, so I have finished putting together all my page kits. However, I'm going to do a bonus one right now, and I'm going to do it live, I think, because I had one of my subscribers during one of them when I was talking about a certain piece of paper, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'd use this for. And she gave me a great idea, and it is some 4th of July-ish paper. Actually, it's right here. So, very Americana. It's called Let Freedom Ring. So, obviously. And I think I had said something like, I'd probably use this for 4th of July, but I don't have any 4th of July pictures right now. And she said, Wonder Woman, use that paper to talk about Layla's obsession with Wonder Woman. And I was like, Brilliant. I didn't even think about that. So I'm going to do a bonus one and pull this because I don't want to forget that. And that is fantastic because I definitely have some pictures of Layla with Wonder Woman stuff, and she had a Wonder Woman birthday cake this year. Okay, so Layla, Wonder Woman. And actually her stocking for Christmas this year is going to be Wonder Woman themed as well. So I could even like, you know, snap a picture of that or just do a bunch of small pictures of her just like all Wonder Womaned out because we definitely have some. All right, so I'm going to pull this and then I will pull a couple of papers to go with it and then we'll pull some embellishments and I'm just going to do this live. I'll try to do it quickly so this video is not too long because I know I just did 5 page kits as well. So I will try to do this fairly quickly, but I'm going to look for red and blue, definitely. I'm not sure how many of those I'm going to have. I could also go with kind of like the khaki color too to tie into that. This paper is from Reminisce. Okay, here's a blue, kind of a, what's this called? Gingham type or plaid or whatever. It is white and this is not white, but it's okay. I think it's enough of a contrast. I could do that. Let's see, what else could I do? Don't want to bring any yellow in. I love that you guys were letting me know when you were yelling at me and what you were yelling. I think that's hilarious. I had a few people tell me some specific things they were yelling at me for and telling me to go back and, you know, use this paper for this. And I was like, oh, okay. So, and some of it I'm taking to heart. I am actually going to take some of your advice, like, you know, for example, like this. And then some of it was, you know, like, talking about a certain paper, but I already did other plans for it. It just wasn't in that video. So, you know, it wasn't going to work out, but all good ideas for sure. So I love that you guys were telling me what you were yelling at me for, because I do the same thing. I really do. When I watch people do stuff like this, I yell at them to like go back and do certain things. So it's pretty funny. Okay. So many pinks. I don't know if I want to bring a floral in or not. I just wish I had some more reds, and I kind of don't. That's red. Ooh. Oh, well, I could do something like this and make it a layer. Yeah, I could do something like that. I'm down with that. Would the reds work out okay? Yeah, I think so, if it was a layer. Yeah, I'm not a ton of reds, like in scrapbooking just in general. You know, we talked a little bit about colors and stuff, and a lot of you guys were agreeing with me with like the gray and the purple and stuff. There's just not a lot of options, and that's kind of a bummer. And I think that red is the same. It's just everything is pink, you know, which is fine, but I'm getting a little bit burnt out on pink and blue. And I tend to go that way because that's what's available versus, you know, what I want to scrap with and having different options and stuff. They're just kind of not there. Okay, so these are all the papers that I was going through before. So this is like everything that I had pulled. I didn't pull anything new. I think I had like a red Valentine's Day thing that I could just cut into because I don't really scrap Valentine's Day, but I could use it as, you know, like a photo mat or something. Let me see if I can find that one. I think it was more towards the top here. Okay. It's in here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah. This is it. Okay. So this one has red hearts. This one is red with like all this, and there's glitter. I'm not going to use that, you guys. So I could even like cut into it here and just use the solid red parts. And then I would use this. So maybe I'll just cut it into strips, and then that way I could use this side on another layout if I wanted to, but I could use that. And I'm wondering if I'm just going to use those for layers, if I should get one more blue. I think I saw a couple things that were kind of a darker blue that I could probably use. Even if it's just a strip for a layer, it's fine. Let's see. I know I saw a few things and I kind of stopped and paused, but then I was like, no, but I have this. But I could use both. Oh, here's one. This has plus signs on it. So I could use some of that, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that for now. I don't really think there was much else. Maybe something that had smaller plus signs. I want to say there was something like that. So let me pull that one and see which one I like better. If I like the bigger plus signs or the smaller, what would go better with this? I'm pretty sure I saw something. Yeah, that's pink. Okay. If you don't come up here soon, I'm going to say this is fine. Okay. All right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with this because I'm not seeing it. And I may be crazy. It may have been that pink one that I saw and I thought it was blue. That is most definitely a possibility. So yeah, okay, no big deal. All right, so I'll use these papers. So let me get these out of the way. And what I'm gonna do is, excuse me, I am going to end up continuing doing these page kits because I'm seriously kind of obsessed with it right now. I've been doing a lot, just like, you know, putting this whole process together. I've been really enjoying it. And now when I get back home from Christmas, I'm just going to be so excited to jump in and start working on these pages. So I think I'm going to do this continuously throughout 2019. So I know I have Wonder Woman washi tape. Let's see if I can find it. I know I have some. I remember buying it. So I have Batman there, and there was Wonder Woman as well, and I bought it at the same time. Is it in my blue, maybe? There it is. Yep. So, Wonder Woman washi tape. Yay! Okay, so I'll pull that out. Okay. All right. So let's go through this stuff again pretty quickly here. So I'm looking for blues and reds. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Maybe some gold. Actually, I'll go with gold too because her bracelets and her crown and everything are gold. So, all right. That's blue and gold, but I don't want any clouds. It's kind of weird. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I think I'm going to continue this process. Just, you know, I want to work through these kits, you know, get through them and not wait too long before making them, and then put some more together. Like maybe when I get down to like 5 or something, I'll put more together. So I'm thinking that is what I'm going to end up doing for 2019 and see how it works out and see how many things I can get through. And, you know, I've worked through a couple of packages here already, which has been really awesome just to kind of get through some stuff. So, okay. Okay, I didn't see anything in there that I wanted. Nope. These will work because these are blue stars. So I'll use those. I have a tag here that is blue. All right. This is blue, but it's got like pink and yellow in it, and I don't want to bring those in. This says be happy, and it's red. Yeah, I could use that, I think. Okay. Oh, and that's the last one, so yay. Okay. Oh, gold heart. Let's use this one. This is the last one on here. You can use that. So I use all these really large fabric gold hearts. That's great. I'll pull a white tag too, just so I can kind of layer them up a little bit, bring more white in from here. So I can use both of those together. And let's see what's in Freckled Fawn stuff. This is cute. This is a little like love you in red, so I could use that. Let's see. Again, red is just a little bit harder to find. Everything's pink. These have little arrows that have words in them, if you can see that. And those kind of remind me of like comic book type things. So I think I'll pull a couple of those and I can back them with some paper. So that says now. There's one that says yep. Let's do that one. If I could find one that goes the opposite way, that would be great. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, yep, you. There we go, perfect. Okay. Okay. This says something in red. I don't know what it says though, so let's see what it says. It's covered up by the label. Be amazing. Oh, that's cute in red. Okay, perfect. Okay. Be happy, be amazing. That's cute. Okay, so that works. Thank you, Freckled Fawn. Let's see about die cuts, and I'm trying to think if there's any that had like red specifically in it. Okay, here's a red flower in Hip Kit. Okay. That might be the only red thing in here. Yep, sure is. Okay, everything else is pink. All right, and let's see. I'm just gonna start. There's some red in here, but this is like dog themed, so I'm not sure. Some hearts. Forever Young, where the heart is. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of just going off what I can pick out from the top here. Basic Gray might have some red. It's a little too orangey. Don't want a house. Yeah. No, not really. Not really what I'm looking for. Okay, crepe paper. Don't know if there was any. I've been through this thing so many times. I think this is mostly pinks though. Really don't think there's any red in here. Yeah, no. Okay. Is that enough to go on for right now? And I can add some stuff later if I want to. I don't know. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so this is a little piece that came in a Americana pack, I think, and it looks like paint swatches, and it has like paint colors on it, and it's like liberty, freedom, independence, and America, and all the colors I'm looking for, so that's great. Okay, I'll take that one, and I have a feeling there's not really going to be anything else in here. No. Okay. Let's see. Pink Paisley is mostly pinks. Pink Fresh Studio. There's like a blue arrow here, but I have 3 arrows going on, so maybe I don't need another arrow. Okay. All right. Okay. Is that enough? Let's see. I got these. I think this is enough for now. Plus I'm going to have papers for layering. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to print off some pictures of Layla with all her Wonder Woman stuff. And I think this could be good. I won't use all these, but I'll use some. So I'll just put the whole pack in there because I'm done putting my page kits together now. This is number 26 now. A little bonus one. Okay, so there is that. Thank you so much for your suggestion. I'm trying to remember what her name was, but I don't remember off the top of my head. It was cute though. I kind of giggled when I looked at her name. So thank you very much for your suggestion on this. And I'm gonna put it to good use. Okay, so that's it guys. I am done with my page kits and I am going to be, nope, just kidding. Look at this. What am I doing? Look at that, that's perfect. It's a little wood button from Freckle Fun. And it's like, it looks like Wonder Woman and it's navy. Oh my goodness, Sarah. I'm glad I looked over for a second. How did I miss that the first time around? Okay, now I'm done. Now I'm done. I was gonna pull enamel dots for this one too, but I have these stars, so I think I'll just treat those like enamel dots and not worry about bringing any of those in. Okay, perfect. Now I'm done and I am ready to go visit family for Christmas and then come back home and start working on these. So definitely January, I will start pulling these things and making the layouts with them. And I'm super excited about that. So thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for all your positive feedback on these videos and pulling my stuff and everything. And your excitement is making me excited to come home and to start working with them. And a lot of you guys are saying, please make sure you film, like, you know, making the layouts. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing this start to finish. So I will make all of these layouts. There's 26 now. And then when I start getting down to like 5 kits, probably I'll start making some more, and I will keep this video series going. I'll have different playlists for each, you know, kind of section, I guess. So this is round 1. It'll be 26 layouts, and I will have a playlist with like all of these layouts in it as well. And then when I start making new page kits, that'll be round 2, and I'll have a different playlist for that, and it'll include everything, putting the page kits together, making them, all that good stuff. So I'm super excited for this year, and I think this is the way I'm going to go for scrapbooking, and hopefully it will work out nicely for me. It'll be a change, but I think I'm ready for a change. I think I need something just to, you know, kind of refresh a little bit on my creativity and everything, and I'm really excited about it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I am excited to come back home and start working on this stuff in January, and I will see you then. All right, hope you guys have had a wonderful holiday, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.